think we are. I think we're good. We are live. All right. What's up, guys? Sam here, and I am going to show you how to remove two colors out of a video. Normally, you could just isolate any color using the leaf color effect, which is like if we just made this red and everything else was black and white. So I made a video on how to do that. Called How to Remove Color Out of a Video in 2017. So on Halloween in 2017, like that long ago, I made that video, and let me get his name, but I got a request to do two. His name is Kirsto Boscovich, and also Playmaker Rex. So you guys inspired me to make this video, and this video is for you. So we are going to hop into Premiere Pro, use the leaf color effect, and then mess around with masking to pull two colors out of a video. Let me just pop this on here. Should be good. Okay, so I've got Premiere Pro open. Let me just create a new project. I'll just keep this on my desktop. Bada bing. Okay. So we got a new project, and we need some footage to pull the two colors out of. So I'm gonna go. You guys can't see it right now, but I'm gonna grab some footage real quick and just drop it in. I can do it. You know, I think I could probably. Let's see. Hold on. Is everyone going good? Yep, I think we're going good. Cool. Okay. So let me grab this footage. It would be inside of here. Can I get this one? Sorry, I know you guys can't see what I'm doing here. I'll let you have a gander. There's OBS. Okay. So maybe we can do this. We can keep that blue and orange. That seems a little too easy. We'll still do it, but you'll see what I mean. Okay, so I drag that in there. Let me see if this has failed. Failed this one. Okay. Let me go all the way back here. What is this? These are old videos that I tried to make. I'm just stealing some footage here. Letting my hard drive work. Oh, I remember this one. Okay. Sorry. Just gotta. Oh, you know what? Probably do. It's just I want to make sure that I have like two standout colors that I can mess with. Maybe it's. No, it's vignettes. 10:30. Remove color. I mean, I guess I could just do this. This is the old video I did. So this is with my hat and my red shirt. As long as I can get the first video, I think it's this one. Okay. So if I just right here. Okay. So now I'm in Premiere. You guys see that? Let me make sure you can see my key presses. That would be important. Pop that on there. Okay. Throw up key press. Put this in the right spot. Sorry, guys. Wish I was a little more prepared for you. Okay. So we've got our footage in here. I'm going to go ahead and create a new sequence. So go over here. See, scroll down. I got a little custom sequence, 1080p, progressive, 23976. Okay. So let's go ahead and drag this clip in here. All right. So let's go all the way. Man, this is about 3 years ago. Did I have my hat in here? I don't think I did my hat, did I? Was this just for the intro? Don't mess with me, Sam. Oh my goodness. You goof. Okay. Let's What up, JT? How you doing, man? Okay. I'm just grabbing some footage so that I can showcase how to take two colors out. And I need the right clips. So I'm just going to make sure I grab all three in here. It should have me messing with my hat. So let's put this in here. We'll just do it in the source monitor, but I'm not doing that right now. Is this when I start doing it? I don't even know what it is. Goodness gracious. I could find this. Everything would be easier. Alright, forget it. Somehow it's not in there. So we're going to go with good old blue and orange. Okay? So we got blue and orange. And we're just gonna pull a clip. Okay? We're just gonna do, oh, there's me messing with my background. Okay, so let's do, maybe we could do like yellow. We could do like 3 colors here. Okay, so we'll just do the clip of me messing around with the eagle. Just drag this in here. Okay, so what we're gonna do, so that's it. Okay, delete, / above enter. Okay, now we got everything isolated. So let's go ahead and remove everything but the blue. Okay, so we're gonna go into effects. We're gonna type in leave color, plop it in there, okay, and then we are gonna select under effect controls the color to leave. So right now it says red, but we're gonna choose this blue. Okay, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna do amount to decolor and start raising it to 100. See, everything's raised to 100, and all we have left is our blue. Okay, so it's that easy to isolate any color. You just select the color and the color to leave. So then if I hit the color button again, I can select the yellow on the beak of the eagle, and there we go. Now we just have the yellow of the beak. And messing with the beak here, oh, we got some of the chair. So that's when we would want to kind of clarify that yellow and then also adjust the tolerance. So if you bring the tolerance down a little, it gets it off the chair, but it's still on the beak. See? So you see the beak. Okay? So we got the yellow beak. I don't know if you guys can really see that, but if I zoom in here, let's see my neck. See? There's a yellow beak. It's not perfect. You could try to go to like 11 tolerance, maybe 12. Start to like push that out a little bit, but it's hard for the camera to even see it because it's kind of a blurry element in the background. But since the blue is not blurry, if I select it, it's pretty close. And it was originally around like 15, so we could do like 35. And then if I back out here, you can kind of see. And there is some blue, actually. There's blue shades coming in. So you're going to have to like mess around with this tolerance a little bit. And it's not going to be 100% perfect. But yeah. So what do we use the hue? No. We don't want to use the hue because it includes like all the other blues. So, and there's some blue in the orange. You kind of discover like what colors are actually made of when you use this effect. But yeah, if you just use RGB, it should work. What happens if you have a color? What's up, JT? What happens if you have a color that is close to the color that you isolate? So you mean like, do you mean like what we have here? Like we have an orange close to the blue? Hold on. Let's go to 15 tolerance. I can't really see the orange much. Right now we're only doing one color. Okay. Okay, good. I answered it. I'm glad. Okay, so I am going to now do 2 colors, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to hold Alt. We're just going to grab it and duplicate the video layer, okay? So this one is blue. We'll make this one orange, or mango, okay? Because I'm going to isolate the orange as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn off the bottom layer below it, and I'm going to click, make sure I have my highlighted orange. So I'm going to click this, and I'm going to click the orange. Okay, so now I've got the orange, and let me adjust it so that I get all the orange that I need. Okay. It's not perfect because it's difficult because orange shows up in like my skin tone and parts of the eagle and even the plant, I think. Yeah, you can see and on the chair. So if we can also soften the edge a little. If we can get as close as we can. And really, like, you don't have to have everything perfectly black and white, just as long as it gives that emphasis, right? That's the whole thing we're trying to achieve, is emphasizing color while everything is black and white. But if everything is black and white with a shade of blue, no one's really going to notice because all they're going to notice is the color popping. So if I'll just zoom in here again. So we got the orange. It doesn't look that great. Let me turn this off. It's mostly because there's the shadow here, and it doesn't always hold on to shadows that well. What if we do this? Okay, so what we can do is we can up the tolerance to make it so the orange just works perfectly for us, which happens around 32%. And what we want to do is get rid of this chair from being colored, and also the eagle. We don't want any of that. All we want is this orange. So what we're going to do to accomplish that is use masks. So for the leaf color, we notice that we have a circle or an ellipse, a polygon mask, and a free draw Bezier. So we're going to start right at the beginning here, okay? So we're going to do a free draw Bezier. We're going to click here, click everywhere in the area where the orange should show up, okay? And so we're going to go use our mouse wheel and scroll down frame by frame to see that we are leaving the color right here. And it's okay if you see this happening because hold on. Actually, we don't want the mask on the leaf color layer. We want the mask on the opacity layer. So I just Control Command X it, Control Command V on the opacity layer. So now it cuts out everything but this. And so we just want to make sure as we scroll with the mouse, all the orange is always captured. Okay, right now it is. Okay, it's starting to move. So what I can do is I can hit this little stopwatch to create a keyframe, and then I can track the selected mask forward. So if I hit this track forward, I can also do it by one frame manually, but if I just go forward, it's an automatic mask tracking system where right now it's analyzing the video and it's going to put the mask in the place where it needs to be based on where you had it originally. So it's like camera tracking in Premiere. In After Effects. So you can see all these keyframes that we just built. And it's because the mask was following the orange. You see that? It's still on the orange, and it was on the orange the whole time. Okay, you see that? It got a little bit of the chair right there. I think I want to, right before it gets the chair, right here. Click on the mask. I'm going to drag it in. Okay. And then I'm going to do track mask forward again, so that it loads with this new positioning so it doesn't get the chair. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so it's right there. Yeah, so I never got the chair. Okay, so now we got the orange. Now this matters. We basically completed the orange layer. It's just a weird little box. So if we turn on the background, okay, so we turn on the background and we don't get the full complete effect, but that's because we need to make sure that we use the blending mode to, I believe we want to overlay it. Is that what we're looking for? Sorry, I know we're like right here. We're like right here. So that's the blue, right? And I want the orange to go with it, but I want to combine them. So if I do, it's in here. I know it is. Screen, no, because it's too light. Color dodge, no, that's not accurate. No. Soft light? Ooh, that's close. Vivid light? Nope. Hard light. There is one where it fits. Nah. Subtract? No. We are looking for the orange. And just get this effect to go. Okay, let me back out a little bit. Okay, so the problem is the orange right now is a little too dark. What if, okay, just want to plop that orange on there. So if we just did a little, not a color burn. No, that won't do it. I mean, lighten, I guess, kind of does it, but let's see if we can like bring the saturation up. Or let's do HLS effect, color balance HLS, drop it on the blue, and then let's just boost the saturation. Nah, that doesn't do it. We could change the hue. This is how you could change the specific color if you guys are wondering about that. So there's changes all the different colors there. Saturation just won't do it. If I did on our boy orange, I guess orange does do it. But here's the thing. It's possible you might want to switch these layers and actually do a cutout of the blue. But with lighten, can you screen? No. I mean, color dodge isn't accurate, but we are leaning into a look that we're trying to achieve. So there's the blue, but it's not a lighter color. That's the problem. We did an overlay and then interesting. So, okay, so what we can do, I think ultimately if you're trying to achieve this effect, like because it's just, you can, if you want to keep just the blue, you can keep just the blue, right? Get rid of the orange. If you want to keep just the orange, you can keep just the orange. And you can, you can get rid of this mask. And then we got just the orange, especially when we just do normal. And we can actually, if we want to do just the orange, we can put that mask back on. Put it on normal. And then drop this in here, bring the saturation down. So I think this should do it. You know what? I am messing around here and it's not really helping us out. But, did I put the mask over there? I did not. I know I'm confusing you guys. So my apologies. But we got just the orange now. It's in there. And that's because we still have a layer underneath. So, yeah. So now we can we can also do that for the eagle. So if I just drag this over to the eagle, I can make this mask smaller, right? And then the camera doesn't move and I don't really move the eagle. So the eagle can stay good while my blue's there. And I can also just not only have the blue, I can have the blue and the orange, everything else be black and white, and I can do that just through a mask. So I can just remove this, and then I'll just create a mask. Okay. Just create a little mask here, drag this down. So that's the bottom one, and then this is the mask as well. And then we're going to hit C. Let's add another track, and let's paste this down in here. So this is blue, but we want to take the mask off. Okay, and we want to make the bottom layer black and white. So let's just bring the saturation down. Okay, so turn this off. Then we have, which one was this? Which one was this? Oh, I moved the frame. That's why. Okay, hold on. Delete all that. Get my eagle. So like without the background, you just have an isolated eagle and a shirt, right? So these are the two things we have. And then if we turn the background on, we're accomplishing that effect. So if I can just refine the mask here, get it away from the chair. And then yeah, we are on our way. And then we can remove a little bit of saturation to make it so it's not too bright. Okay, make it blend in with the black and white here, because you can see there is blue. There's blue hues in the black. So yeah, guys, that's how we get two colors going. See that? So you just kind of section out the video, and then you use the leaf color effect, of course. Now it's really hard. It's really hard to pull like a color like red off of like a shirt. So like if we do this clip here, and I try to do the leaf color, so let's do leaf. It's most likely going to leave some color like in my lips. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, so you can kind of see. Yeah, I kind of mess with the tolerances, but if I go too low, it pulls from the shirt. But if I go too high, it keeps it on my face. So that's a balance that you have to find as well. Let's see, edge softness. Yeah, so if you have a soft edge too, it doesn't. I think that does help. So it doesn't make my face entirely black and white, but it is accomplishing that effect. And okay, so yeah, let's see if we can get it exact. If I can get just a nice little mask just around the shirt. This should be pretty solid. Okay. There. So we got the mask, and then we can just duplicate this layer and remove the leaf color effect. And then let's do HLS, get that color balance back, drop the saturation down on the back. Oh, I'm gonna have to move this mask from leaf color. So I cut it out of leaf color and I paste it into opacity. So now we've got the shirt here, and then I can kind of get a little more specific. Here we go. So if I bring the edge softness, so you can see it kind of coming in on my neck, but it's about finding the balance here. I'll zoom in here. So messing around with the tolerance, so that gets rid of the black and white, and then when I up the softness, it comes back a little. But yeah, it's about achieving the look of it. And also generally when you want to create an effect like this, you kind of want to set up your scene. So you don't really want to use the color red, but you can. And if you want to achieve that Sin City look, you just have to boost the saturation and just really get it up there. Here, let's see if we can really just layer it in. Get some lightness. No. Change the color. Here we go. We got a green shirt. I think we can kind of get that off my neck there. Got a green shirt. Make the edges a little softer. Bring that tolerance. Very interesting effect. So yeah, I hope this makes sense, guys. Hope it's been pretty straightforward. It's not gonna always be perfect, like I mentioned. You gotta have kind of like, you have to have really good contrast as well. Maybe I can, let's boost some contrast, because contrast will give you better edges, and better differences in color. So if I just boost the contrast by like 30 on each, because Sin City has a lot of contrast. It's very like harsh blacks and harsh whites. So if we mess around with the softness again. Get it in there. Bright green is getting a little exhausting. Let's do this nice like deep orange. Get that softness going. Yeah, see, it's just tough. You don't want to do this with a red shirt because it just bleeds into the skin. Up that tolerance. But then lower that. Yeah, I guess I gotta have my tolerance at 0. But yeah, so with this mask, I could also just refine the mask. So if I just make it so that the mask just follows my shirt, I can use Bezier. Oops. Undo. Okay, keep it off my face. Keep it off my skin. Okay, this should be fine. And then if I just boost up that softness. Yeah, so you can just get the mask really, really close, and then we'll check out what it looks like when I start tracking the mask. So if I start tracking the mask, you can also mask out the headphones. So this is when you really want to get like a very specific effect. So if I'm here, I can also backtrack the automation. So if I backtrack a little bit, it's gonna give me a little progress bar. Oh, is it not? Uh-oh. Interesting. It's not budging. Come on, buddy. What you doing? Not being very nice. I'll probably gotta select it. No. Strange. Let's just do position and rotation. I guess it's doesn't want to be friends with me today. You guys see that? So watching movies. Oh, no worries, appetizer. You're good. We're about to wrap up here though. But for some reason, my my tracking isn't doing it. If I just copy this, paste it. Let's paste it on video 3. Okay, so we got multiple layers here. Just zooming out. Uh-oh, critical. Okay, so we just zoom in here. Just delete this one. Can I track this boy? There we go. Now it's tracking. It's gonna take a very long time, but it'll do it. Yeah, see, it's barely moving now, just because the clip is so long. But if I just do like this section to this section, was that 1 frame? Am I that zoomed in? Yeah, that was like 1 frame. So let's pull this out, and then let me get my mask in the right position. This should be good. Get that shoulder, get the neck. Okay. So you'll just want to do your best to kind of get this going. Let's start tracking that. It has those weird edges, but the keyframes do move when they need to. So now I'm tracking backwards. Sometimes backwards is better than forwards. So yeah, if I just refine this a little bit, I can do some mask feathering, just get some feathering in, expand it down, and then we just kind of got like a, you know, a lightly feathered orange shirt. That might not be what you want, but this is what we're looking at. And I'm just glowing, like always, I guess. Glowing like always. All right, guys. Well, that's about all the time I have. Here is, you know, some crazy rainbow shirt going. It's on my headphones too. I can always just create a little mask around the headphones too. Under opacity, just create a new mask. Blop. Put one there. Put one here. Mess with the Bezier. Try and line it up as best you can. And then just Just go here, add another one. Hopefully, you know, complete the Bezier. Should be able. I don't even want this, buddy. I just delete you. I don't want you. Guess I need a few keyframes. But yeah, we can just create a mask around here. Change the Bezier curves, and then this one will be. Oh. Oh, I guess. Well, we'll have to do this mask. So I'll cut this out, copy it. Just doing this extra little effect for you guys. Paste it. Blam. Take the mask off of here. Put it on here. And oops. The mask in here. Oh, I guess I lost the mask. Well, this is so funny how everything is just kind of all over the place. But if I just kind of recreate that, take off the leave color, color balance, and the brightness, then we're getting the resemblance of the old headphone. Can expand that mask so that now the headphone is no longer some crazy disco ball like it was. Because if I delete this, it turns into that yellow disco ball. Please explain short. Yeah. I gotta get going, appetizer, but if you want, you can start the video over. Yeah, I'll have to see you guys next Tuesday at 11 again. So yeah, this was fun. I know it was kind of all over the place. Sometimes it's how things go in Premiere and all the effects that you're trying to accomplish depending on the footage you're working with. But yeah, that's how you use the leave color effect and take two colors out of a video. So if we go back, you can see we've got our eagle and our shirt. Everything else is black and white. You can add saturation to that with an adjustment layer. But yeah, thanks guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bow, bow, bow.
That's good.